Okay, so the first one is it's positive x squared. Positive x squared, therefore it's a U-shaped like that. I've got to find out where it crosses the axes, so I'll just draw a little sketch. And I need to find out where it crosses the x-axis, and that'd be when y equals 0. So when y equals 0, this equals 0, and the only way it can be 0 is either this is 0 or this is 0. So x could be negative k, which is there, or x could be 2k, so x is 2k, y is 0. So I'll do it to scale. And the other thing I need to do, I need to go find out when it goes through this y-axis, and that's when x equals 0. And if x is 0, that will disappear, I'll just leave it k, and that will disappear, and just leave minus 2, so that'll be minus 2k squared. So I've got going through here at minus 2k squared, and it's U-shaped, so it does that. And because it's symmetrical, that will not be the minimum point there. It goes down further beneath that. So that's the first one done. Now B, again it's positive x squared, so therefore it's going to be U-shaped. Can draw my little scales, axes. I've got to find out when it crosses the x-axis, that is when y is 0. So this bit will be either that 0, in which case x is minus 4k, or it's minus 2k, because then that'll be a 0. If x is 0, I can find out where it crosses this one. That'll be 8k squared, so it goes through here, 8k squared, and that's that one done as U-shaped. So then just join up the dots, something like that, and it should be symmetrical about there, to be honest, about this point here. C, x times x times x, that's a positive x cubed. So that means they'll be doing something like that. Same thing, draw all the axes. When does it cross the x-axis? Or when x is 0, obviously. When x is 0, or x is k, so put k here, better leave it at 0, or when x is 5k, so it's right over here, 5k, and it goes through that, so it's got to go, start down here, yeah, because it goes through x is 0, we should do. So it goes through x is 0, I didn't need to find out where it crossed the y-axis in this particular case, because I knew it went through at 0. And finally, D, x, and that's why it's squared, so that's an x squared, that's x, so this is also a positive x cubed, and therefore it also does like so. Draw the axes. Okay, probably be best to put some working down, but I'm talking it through. So if x is negative k, then that is 0, and if x is 2k, that will be 0. So negative k and 2k, and this is because k is a positive a constant. That's why I know that negative k is here. But this one here, it could be 2k or it could be 2k, so this means it's a tangent. So what's going to happen is it's going to come down and touch that. I need to find out when x is 0. So when x is 0, this bit becomes minus 2k. I've got to square it. So negative 2k squared will be 4k squared, times by k will be 4k cubed. It's positive. So that'll be 4k cubed. And it doesn't matter about the scales, because you can always have different scales for each one. So this one's going to come up here, it's going to come down, and it's just going to be a tangent at that point there, and then go back up again. A bit wiggly, but that should do. The important thing is you really must label every point time it crosses an axis, and obviously get the rough shape of it. If it's like that, or if it's a negative x cubed, it's going to be something like that. And that's that one done.